Welcome to Chat with the OTech Pros. We're happy you're all here. Oh my gosh, we're excited. So many people here already waiting for us to start. That we call enthusiasm, and we love it. Thank you so much. So today it's an open chat. It's nothing formal. There's actually no topic for us, in fact. We're going to
Mhm.
just chat. You guys can ask us questions. You can make comments. We will highlight some of your comments and questions. So let us begin now with Collins Mana.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Good to be here again. I just want to greet our sister in the house, Sister Lynn, and our brother Bob, and Oliver. It's great to be here again. The panel is heating up. Yeah, so we can really feel it because we know it is coming. We know it is coming. It is coming. It is just that close, and we are just really grateful, and we are blessed to be, in such a magnificent time and a big company called On Passive. There is no better place again to be, you know, other than On Passive. So we are just so grateful. And whilst we're grateful, we just want to be grateful to God first, to thank God for giving us this opportunity, and also to thank our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, for what he's doing, for mankind. And also to appreciate those guys, the guys who are spending the sleepless night to build what will be the biggest on this planet Earth. Those guys in Hyderabad who are spending sleepless night, tears and sweat, to put everything together. We just give a shout out to you, and we want to appreciate you. Thank you. So I'll give it over to Bob.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My brother Collins, thank you so much. Good to see you. The weekend was very hectic for us since from Friday through Sunday. We're all very excited. Greetings. This is your brother Bob from Bel Air, Maryland. Of course, I'm also your friend. Good to see you, Auntie Lynn, my brother Oliver, my brother from another mother. It's excited. These are exciting times actually for all of us. For those of us who caught Mr. Ash Mufareh's vision, those few 1.4 million founders who saw through and filtered through all the noise and listened to our inner voices. Those of us who believed in Ash Mufareh, this is the time that we begin to feel. We can hear the rumble. That rumble that had been in the distance, it was in several thousand miles away, maybe a year or so ago. But now we can hear it. It's very close, very close. We see the light. It's getting brighter and brighter at the end of the tunnel. Mr. Ash Mufara blew our minds on Thursday. As a matter of fact, before we came live, I was just telling my brothers here and Auntie Lynn that I cannot concentrate. It's very hard for me to concentrate knowing what we know, given what Mr. Ash has given us thus far. So, I mean, these are some exciting times. And for each and every one of us who is part of this journey, let's just count ourselves blessed. We are blessed to be able to see and hear the message of Mr. Ash Mufara loud and clear. So I hope we have an exciting session today. Back to you and my brother Oliver.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that is here. Thank Collins, Bob for opening, and Lynn, the mother in the house. I want to say thank you to all of you and to the audience that are here to see us, to feel us. That we should feel you people also. It's a wonderful thing, to have direct contact with you guys and to talk the history of Unpassive, the story of Unpassive. That now we are there already and we are fine. I want to say thank all of you. And we also have to thank our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufara, and also thank the techs in Hyderabad for the wonderful job they are doing. For whatever we are going to be tomorrow is because of them. We should
Mhm.
keep thanking them because they are going to make our life to be a ready-made life, a life that we will never go back to where we are. But I want to tell everybody today, the founders, keep enjoying these days because you will never get back to these days again. Your life, like the CEO told us that we should upgrade our dreams, be positive, you know, The life we are living today, tomorrow it will not be again. So enjoy any moment of it now, because the next phase that where we are moving in now is a phase that money will not be our problem, but how to spend it and how to impact people's life. And there's one thing I discussed with Collins before getting in here a few minutes ago before we jump into this, that people should hold their money to activate the account, because the time has come. The time has come that we have to do it, you know. And the hard work, like my brother Bob said, for the how many years that we've been in this journey, ups and down. Now we are coming to the end of the tunnel. That light that's coming at the end of the tunnel. Okay, Angeline, take it from there. Unmute, Angeline.
I would like to acknowledge the attendees here today. There's an active chat going on as we speak. So let's say hi to some of these people. We've got Bruce Gerstein. He's a faithful attendee. He's saying hello to fans of the OTech Pros. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yes, sir.
Rumble a lot. And here we have Greg Lakin. He says, I've just come from Karina's site and I'm ready to learn more with the OTech Pros. And we have Lily Lane saying hi to us. Hello, Tech Pros and Lynn. And we have PPL Mamoon saying congratulations to the leaders. And we have Soma here. Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to this webinar. All respects founders. Thank you so much. Back to you, Collins.
Yes, Auntie Lynn, just want to thank those and greet all those who are joining. You know, we love you and we're happy to serve you. You are here to serve. You know, like just going back to what my brother Oliver said, activation, activation, activation. The time is coming. It is really, really close. Please, this is the time we have to think about it, because when our CEO made that statement on Friday, you know, he said it will be open to the founders. You will activate, you will test the soup, I call it the product, play with it, smell it, give thumbs up before they open it to the world. It is really that close. And if I were you, that's what I'm doing now, thinking of how I will activate my account, because we have to go through that process. You know, don't wait when it is there and you wake up, like our brother Charles Oson would say, you snooze, you lose. He always said, if you don't do it, it means OnPassive have not launched for you. So please, this is the time. We have to talk about that, look at it and say, this is the time. You cannot really spend time thinking too much again. Now, even like what we were saying, other things, like people always said, nobody will be left behind. It is true. You will not be left behind based on the OnPassive, the way OnPassive is structured. Nobody will be left behind. But I promise you and I assure you, there are people who will left their own self behind, because they always stick to that term that don't worry, I'll go to sleep. I don't have to be engaged. I don't have to do anything, because there is a slogan that it is all done for you. And our CEO said nobody will be left behind. Yes, our CEO said nobody will be left behind. But our CEO will not come, take a whip, find every founder, say, come on, come in, come on, come in, come in. It will be difficult, because only we ourselves must do our part so that we will not left behind. If our CEO give us, stretch the hand, we have to hold that hand and then climb up. If he stretch his hand and you cannot take that hand, you'll be left behind. It means you have decided your own self to be left behind. Because a lot of forum, when you say something, say, oh, don't worry, nobody will be left behind. My friend, people will be left behind because they have choose to be left behind. So I will leave it there. I will trade back to my brother Bob. Take it from there.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry. I agree with you 100%, Collins. You know, Mr. Ashmufara has done everything humanly possible for each and every founder. I don't care where you are, whether you are in the remote villages of Papua New Guinea or in Cameroon, in Bamiju, where I come from, or in Ghana, Nigeria, or South Africa, Canada, wherever you come from. Doesn't matter your financial circumstance. Ash Mufare has made sure of giving each and every one of us an opportunity to jumpstart as soon as the company launches. I agree with you, Colin. So all of us should be ready on day one to go. Remember, the more all of us are ready, the more viable our company is. When all of us come in at once and activate ourselves to jumpstart to the world. So that is not only good for us, it is also good for the company. But I want to draw our attention to, OnPassive as the power of OnPassive in our IT solutions. That is coming. Did you guys see the website to yesterday Monday's website? Did you guys see it? I mean, we should take our time and go when the websites come out on Mondays and Thursdays. Please, on Monday, make sure you go to onpassive.com and just feast your eyes. On last Thursday, we saw the website last Thursday. Go now and look at the website today. Yesterday's website, it's totally different. Last Thursday, we could see the visualization was different. You remember when you scroll down to the products, you go to each one, they flip like a book. Guess what? This week's website, the products are converging, they're coming together. Did you guys notice that? Go check it out. So each iteration of the website is different. It is very appealing. It speaks to you. When you click and you scroll down to the products, you see how they just come together for you like that. It's just so soothing to see. And I hope and I implore each and every one of us to go check it out so you can see. And then imagine that this is your own website. That's how your website is going to, at the final phase. Remember, they are still compounding. So what we see now is not the final product, it's not the final best. The best is yet to come. But just imagine that that's your website with your products running on, and you've done nothing for it. That is the beauty of Ash Mufara and what he's opened his heart to give to all of us. So please go check it out. Check the websites out every Thursday, every Monday, Mondays and Thursdays, and feast yourself. Back to you, Oliver.
Back to me, I think.
Yep, Angeline, yeah.
Oh, Angeline, sorry.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to highlight some of the comments being made by our attendees. Richard LaPlante says, a shout out to the people making this happen. The websites are outstanding. Thank you. So he does agree with you, Bob. We have, just to let you know, we do have Facebook users participating, although we don't know who they are. For them, if they want us to know who they are, they need to say their name when they make their comment. But we're glad to have Facebook people here. And here we have Dr. Masenko Katisi saying, the team that rocks with great info. And Rob Gorman says, OTech Pros, rocking it. A lot of people supporting the OTech Pros. We thank you. Amy Wiedecki says, hello, OTech Pros and Lynn. If you've got any other comments other than the hellos. Oh, George Lukakamwa, he says, what a colorful background. Kudos to whoever made it. We are seeing lots of talent on passive. So this particular background was made by June and Myra. They are the people that are making our graphics. We want to express our thanks to them for what they do for us. Thank you. Back to you, Collins.
Now, yes, Oliver.
Again, yesterday and even today, I see some people were texting, calling, them looking other forum that the system was down. Look, it was announced yesterday by Mr. Madi Digamo that the CEO sent a direct message when he was live that the system will be down for about 45 minutes, though it was longer than that. But when they say the system is going to be down for some minute or so, an hour or a period of time, know that there's a lot of work going on behind the scene. So please don't panic. This is the moment that they're doing the final testing, adjusting things, because remember, the CEO told us that we are counting the weeks. That's why we are here today talking that prepare your money for activation, because they are they are preparing space, final testing of stuff. You know how we going to do it. Again, 2 free products will be coming, man. ONet and OMail. That is amazing. 2 free products. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Be prepared. Anything can happen anytime. Anything can happen anytime. So please, we should be fired up. Some of us have been in this journey for 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, one day. The time is now. With 2 free products coming out, with disruptive futures, man, AI embedded in all of them. I'm telling you, when it comes out, please share and share and share and share and share. That's what I would say. Share with those 2 free products. Share, 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 and share. Because now OnPassive is ready to the market. Yep. Collins, take it from there.
Thank you, Roy. You just just nailed it. Yeah, it's about time for OnPassive to write her own story. A story that it will be remembered for generation or decades to come. This is the time where we are enjoying the ride. For those who've been there 4 years, 3 years, as my brother Oliver said, they've seen it all. They saw it from inception till now, when there was no even name, no name, and I'll give kudos to, when you always look at this, you give kudos to those who took it, they saw it and they took it straight out there, like our brother Marty Digamo, who has been working tirelessly and always like fired up every day. Mike Ellis down street, Red Reference, all those guys who came in and they say, no, this is the time we need to really put this out to the world. We just want to give shout out to them and to any other person who are doing great job, speaking to others, trying to expose OnPassive to the world. You guys have done it, and you really need to pat your back and say, yeah, we did it. With regard, if you look at the art and everything, the social media distraction, but these people never give up. They never give up. They say, you know what? The only thing is the truth will prevail. In anything, truth will always prevail, because OnPassive is the truth. There is no way, like our CEO said, he would have hired, public relation officers to come and speak for OnPassive, but he left it for the founders to speak from their heart, because OnPassive was built from heart. OnPassive is a company that was built from the heart to help humanity, and anything which is there for humanity, will never tell lies. It's always truth. When you tell lies, you cannot say the next day. You cannot say the day to come. And that's why people are always caught, because when they go out and tell lies, you call them the next day to say the same thing. They cannot say it. But those who always say the truth will always say the truth, because A is A, B is B, white is white. There is nothing you can add or take away from OnPassive, because it is time. This is it. This is the moment where those who doubt it will look back and said, what have I done to myself? Those who went behind never believe in it. Some of them said, oh, there's no products. Even when people came out and said, there are products, look at it, some still disbelieve it, And even when they will use the products, when God blind your eye to a way that you cannot even see, And when you'll be using the product, that is OnPassive product, you say, no, it's not OnPassive product. You change the O to something, because you say, OMail, all this, you say, no, it's not OnPassive, it's something else. But you are using it. So this is the time. It's about time for OnPassive to unleash that miracle. I always call it the Holy Grail that we have in our own hands. OnPassive is the Holy Grail, because there will be nothing like this. It will never, ever happen again. Somebody told me, why? Why do you think so? I said, yes, because no company will build it for humanity. First, the humanitarian aspect of OnPassive is what is killing me, because nobody will come, an IT company, build it, open it, and say, come and share. Come, let me give you something. It will never happen. They can build it, but they'll build it for themselves. It will never happen where somebody will open the door for an IT company and say, come. When they know that so much money will be making, will be coming in, and they said, come, let me share with you. It will never happen again. So I will throw it there. back to my brother Bob. Take it from me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, talking about why the system was down briefly yesterday. That's like Brother Oliver said. That's a very very beautiful thing. You know, when we hear that the system is down, they're probably bouncing it because they're doing something that have made some changes that are impactful to us. But I believe we heard something about like adding additional regions. What that tells us is Mr. Ash is looking at what is coming. He's making assurance, what we call assurance double sure, that when this door is open, it doesn't matter how whatever floodgates we get, even if it's an avalanche that is cracking and coming down the mountains, OnPassive is ready to handle it. Remember, when before we moved to AWS, remember that our data was being hosted by AWS before. And before before we moved to AWS, we moved to the cloud, and then we went to the regions. Mr. Ash had multi-regions, right? Shortly before we deployed our own founders into our own environment in the cloud, Mr. Ash added more regions. Yesterday, we are being told that they are adding more regions. That tells me that Ash Mufara is spreading OnPassive around the world, our infrastructure, to make sure that anywhere we are, the customers will have the same user experience like anywhere else. So he's getting us prepared. He's getting the systems prepared. He's getting the employees, everybody who needs to do X, Y, or Z. Everybody is being put on guard. If you go to the system now, by the time you log in to get your access code, your one-time password, before you even go to that email to check, the code is already there. That is what this multi-region, adding this additional region, that's what it's doing. The speed of the system, the latency, zero latency. There's no wait time. That is the experience that we'll get. So whatever number of customers coming, like Oliver is talking about Black Friday, which we have now decided that when OnPassive launches, it is going to be Black Friday every day. So when they come, remember a couple of years ago when we had Walmart Black Friday, they opened the door and some people died. They crashed trying to get in because Walmart could not accommodate the crowd that was coming. No, OnPassive is ready. That's what Mr. Ash is ready. When you see this system going down and we are hearing about regions being added, you know, and this is part of the reason why I joined OnPassive. When I listened about this opportunity for the very first time, you know, I immediately I knew it was unique. And this is the uniqueness that we see. There was no company with the concept of OnPassive, what OnPassive is bringing to the world. None. Look at OnPassive. Look at our ecosystem. Look at what OnPassive is delivering. Look at our data center, our products. There is no company that have that right now as we speak. That's number one. Number two, the possibility. We knew that technically it was possible, but it was going to be very long. It was going to take a while. But Ash Mufara is a magician, like we say here. You know, he's been able to put together a team of solid professionals who can deliver this product at this time, because based on our experiences, as far as we know, it could take 5 to 8 years to produce what Mr. Ash Mufara is delivering in around 4 years. Or actually, we'll say, practically speaking, we'll say about 2.5 years, you know. So we should be very, very grateful to be here at this moment, at this juncture, and then giving us the opportunity. He's carrying all of us, 1.4 million founders on his back and doing all the hard work. We don't even have anything to worry about. He's doing all the thinking, he's doing all the worrying, he's doing all the planning, he's doing all the strategy, all the marketing campaigns, everything. And then we just sit. All we need to know is how to come in, log into your back office, figure out how to connect your wallet to your bank account. My goodness, this is heaven on earth. Back to you, Auntie Lynn.
Thank you. Let's go to Josh Mandy. Josh Mandy says, thanks OTech Pros for beating on our ears that we should be active. As a matter of fact, the fact that Ash said that nobody will be left behind does not mean that Ash will go to the last village. Joyce 6 says, thank you guys for all that you do for us and for breaking it down. You all rock. And you rock too, Lynn. Thank you so much, Joyce. Appreciate it. And Josh Mandy says we need to help ourselves so we can be helped. That is why we need to be active. And Albert Reed's expressing his thanks. He's saying, Highland and the OTech Pros, keep up the good work. Love you guys. Our websites are so beautiful. Back to you, Collins.
Oliver.
Oh, Oliver. Sorry. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Yeah, I know. It happens. Look, OnPassive is going to be the biggest. It's already the biggest company on this planet Earth. When you look at what OnPassive is all about, if you look at what OnPassive is all about, look at the structure. I always have my formula that I always calculate OnPassive. Products plus unlimited affordable price plus traffic equals to sales. When you talk about sales, what do you mean? Molars. The biggest company with the best products, disruptive futures, you know, we are going to have control over our business. No tech company has ever started with from day one with their own data center. OnPassive. We are. Here we are coming into the market with our products, not only one, not two, not three, not four, not five, more than that. And with a data center, not any kind of data center. A data center with multi-region data center also, with the cloud. Not only that, on-prem, and we are also going to have mobile data center. You cannot be that. Getting into the market also with above 1 million customers. You cannot be that. Some tech companies started with what? 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000 customers. But look at OnPassive. We get into the market. We get into the market with what? More than 1 million customers. Some companies, some tech companies or some companies itself, they started, they got 1 million customer after years upon years. We are the big boys. We are the big boys that we are playing the big, we are on the super league, super league, with Bush Khalifa, 2 floors, how many offices around the world? Name it. So I just want to thank Mr. Ash Mufara, thank the techs, everybody, Mohammed Kamal, those that are having sleepless night, working for us. So please make sure you have your money to activate, and make sure you go to your back office all the time, 2-3 times a day. Go familiarizing yourself. Go now also to the blog, read and know about your business. We have to stress this. This is your business. You have a domain name. You have a website. Tell me which company. So I'll leave it there. Collins, take it from there.
Thank you, Oliver. Yeah, you just said it. The product speaks for himself. Disruptive product. What I really want to stress here is the founders, especially the founders. OnPassive is the last business you will ever need. That is it. There is nothing out there. The fact that you are in it, you will win. Whether you like it or not, you will win, because it is designed for you to be a winner. Even if you don't believe it, because there are founders who doesn't believe, you tell them, they say no. But just because you are in, that is the beauty of OnPassive. Even if you don't believe, you will win, because it was designed for you to win. The only thing is come in. The moment you jump in, you already win. So all those who are founders, you are a winner. You are a winner because it is designed. The products, we're talking about unlimited digital products, physical, especially digital, because we came in because of a digital product. There is no way one of that product is able to make all of us successful in life. Just one of the products. We are talking about standalone products, multi-billion-dollar products. It's not a joke. Look at what is in the market. There is no comparison with what we have in OnPassive. No comparison. Because one of our products will flip the world upside down. It will flip the world. It will change lives. Not only our lives as a founder, our family, and our community. One product can do all of that. Then talk about multiple. What will happen if multiple products? We own a mall, a shopping mall, of digital products. There is just no way a founder will not succeed. The only thing we need is to plug in, understand our business, do what the CEO said, attend meetings, especially corporate meetings with the CEO to understand what he is saying. I know there are people who complain about poor bandwidth. Yes, but the day you have good bandwidth, log onto your back office, read, look at the recap. If you cannot play the recordings, just read the recap from Peter. Sorry, there are a lot of recaps. It doesn't take you 10 minutes to read the recap before your mobile data finish. You're already done, because again, you cannot go to the back office, come out without having an idea. Speak to other founders, but most importantly, the back office is the key. As they always said, please, for those who have multiple accounts, make sure you log onto all those accounts regularly. Make sure your names and everything is correct, because we are moving now at the speed of light. The train have just left the station. The train, maybe we can say there is no break again, because artificial intelligence doesn't have break until you shut it down. It's a high-speed train and it is going. So there is no time again. You're just waiting for the CEO to push the magic button and it is over. He started last week. Started pushing the magic button last week. Those founders who were there listened to our CEO started pushing that magic button. But when the magic button will finally touch down, it is over. Our brother said it here. Yesterday about adjustment of data center and stuff, expansion, and a lot of things happening behind the scene, which we don't know. But it is a good sign that we know when you go to your back office, you cannot log in. It shows that work is going on. Things are happening behind the scene, even if we don't see it. But it is good for us, really, really good for the founders. We are in a good position. As my brother Oliver said, we are fine. We are really fine. If you know you are fine, please, thumbs up if you know you are fine. If you've got it, tell thumbs up. Let's see multiple thumbs up from the chat. Thank you. I'll give it back to Bob. Take it from me.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Boy, okay. Yes, Collins, I'm getting excited when I hear from you. Beautiful. Well said. Let me just highlight the uniqueness of this moment and the extraordinary ability of our CEO, our founder, how he fits this moment in time and how history is going to judge him favorably. Ash Mufare comes to us at this moment as a master of IT. He has the knowledge. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly where he's placing all the chips. He knows exactly who is supposed to do what, when, and how. He's also a master marketer, a brander. That is what he's done most of his life. That is what has earned him his notoriety. That is what has earned him his millions. Ash Mufara is fine. He could do this without us. But because he's a man who has a heart of gold, he says that, no, I'm going to uplift mankind, because that's his purpose. The reason why he's doing this is not for the money, and that's what distinguishes us from any other company. Yes, the money will come, but he puts the value first. So let's look at how Mr. Mufara has approached this up until this point. Now, we began last week, like Colin said, we have restarted our marketing campaigns in Dubai. That's the hub. That's the central hub. That's where everything is happening right now. That is where business, leisure, commerce, and technology is converging. Without doubt, everybody goes to Dubai. The whole world, everybody, that's the destination. And then we have 2 floors. Not offices, floors. Strategically placed there. And then we bring in the business solutions that are going to help every company, big or small, to revitalize their digital marketing strategies for a complete transformation. That's what Ash Mufara is bringing at this unique moment. But as he begins this marketing campaign, he's going to do what we call the global sweep. He's going to wind around the entire globe. Pretty soon, the whole world, as Ash Mufara says it, the world is going to know our name, whether we like it or not. Even the founders who are quiet, docile, all 1.4 million founders of us, including the last founder who came in on that 22nd of June. Her name is Batina Lakshmi Dwivedi of India. The world will know her name because of Ash Mufara, the strategy in which Ash Mufara puts forth. It's going to sweep around the world. By the time we know it, every single of the 5 billion users of the internet will be with OnPassive. That is the ingenuity and the brilliance of Ash Mufara as he's taking his time. He's looking at the market. Remember, we now have experts. He has experts who are working with him, who are advising him. The decisions that he's making, he does not just make decisions randomly. They are calculated, strategic, intellectual, professional advice that he's following now because he knows we are now at the home stretch. We are at the launch pad, guys. That is where we are. Remember, anytime from now, he's going to announce the ISS. We're going to see something from somewhere. He has told us that brilliant move where the world is going to see some of our products, I suppose. We have ONet and O-Mail, 2 free products. But guess what? Like my brother from Papua New Guinea, David Glamour, said, it is the highway. It's a highway to OnPassive. Anybody who gets onto that highway will get into OnPassive. I'll send it back to you, Auntie Lynn.
All right, let's hear some excitement from the crowd. Ying Yang 444 says, kaboom. And Fatmata, who is a regular attendee, says, let us be grateful and appreciate the OnPassive feast laid in front of us. We will never lack in our lives again. And Yvonne is telling the 3 hugs. Thanks for popping in, the 3 hugs. And we have people saying, beautiful, beautifully said, Collins. This is from Mo Khan in UK. He liked what you had to say. And Arup is expressing his excitement. Hi, hi, hi. Boom, 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 boom. I am very excited because opinions very knowledgeable. I respect to all global founders. That's beautifully spoken. And we have Mavis Brody saying, thank you, Collins. I love what you just said. OnPassive is the last business that I am doing. Some of us have wasted money and time on online businesses. Our hopes were shattered. Back to you, Oliver.
Yeah, now that we are wrapping up things, I just want to say we OnPassivians, we should be happy. We should congratulate ourselves for being part of this wonderful journey with Mr. Ash Mufara and with the help of the techs in Hyderabad. You know, we should congratulate ourselves and be patient. We've been patient and we should continue to be patient. We are counting by weeks. Remember what he told us last week, Thursday. We are counting by weeks. And we are the future of technology. OnPassive is the future of technology with innovative labs, physical lab, biological lab, mechanical lab, name it. We are the future of technology. We are the pioneer of end-to-end artificial intelligence solution. We are an IT AI, company. Let me say it again. The CEO told us to upgrade our dreams. We should forget about all the past things that has been holding us. Yes, we were in businesses that crashed, that they dealt with us. But now we are all what you lose last in the past. You will take 1 month and you gain back everything. God put you here for a reason. God put all of us here for a reason. Mr. Ash Mufara is carrying us behind him to pull us to this journey. And now we are there. We are there. I'm not saying that we are getting there anymore. We are there and we are fine. I want to say thank you, Mr. Ash, again, and thank the techs in Hyderabad. Collins.
Thank you, Oliver. Well said that we should put everything behind. I think our CEO said it last Thursday. He said the reason why lots of founders don't really look into OnPassive is because they still have a lot of things in their mind, what they've done in the past, So, and they want to compare with OnPassive. Some will call it a name, or they try to relate OnPassive with what they have done in the past. And this is what has really trapped a lot of founders not to see OnPassive as it is, you know. And he pleaded that we should wipe all those things. Any other thing you are thinking, whatever business you've involved yourself, forget about it, because OnPassive is OnPassive. Sooner or later, we'll be talking about OnPassive, a new breed. A new breed. That's what we'll be seeing. And people will try to look into OnPassive and say, can we emulate it? It will be difficult because they cannot do it. It is something that is so difficult to do. They cannot do it because it is done from the heart. Humanity first, the products, artificial intelligence, integrated, one-stop shop, single sign-on, all those things. It's not easy. You know, the latest of the latest technology to build it. Even the good about it is, who on earth will open an IT company and say, come, let me share some of the money with you? Nobody. People call, you know, when we look at other things, they will call you because they cannot make money for themselves. So they want to use you to generate wealth. But OnPassive is generating wealth for the founder. Other business, they use the founders to generate wealth for themselves. That's the difference. Without you, they will not generate anything. For OnPassive, without us, OnPassive will generate because the products will speak for themselves. Mr. Ash Mofara doesn't need founders to be the world richest man, because with IT solution, he can go on his own. We will be the one who will be a user, will become a user, and will put money in his pocket. But he doesn't want that. He wants to put money in our pocket because he's asking himself, what will I do with so much wealth? I don't need it. And it is true. Those who don't really understand that IT solution is the order of the day. There are lots of IT companies people don't know. They make millions, they make hundreds of thousands, millions owned by one man. You know, they're owned by one man. They will never open their door to say, come in, let me share some of this, because it's a way of sharing wealth. Come in, pinch a little bit, and go and help your family. It is another way of charity. Ms. Ashmura would have said, I want to stay with everything, then I will go out and be a philanthropist from left to right, where you cannot cover the whole world. But now he is using us, the founders. Where his foot cannot go, our foot will go. Where his hands cannot reach, our hand will reach through OnPassive. From what OnPassive will give us, we will use it to bless others. It is a blessing, triple blessing. Brother Oliver said, replication. For those who will not even try to replicate, it means you've not tried to live according to Mr. Ash's legacy. What he has in mind to bless us, we have just rubbed it in the mud. You know, he brought us in so that we may become better and bless others. Blessing upon blessing upon blessing. If we cannot do that, it means we have let Mr. Ash Mofara down. And we want to keep that name OnPassive because it's about blessing. So I will leave it there and I will throw it back to my brother Bob. Take it from me. Thank you.
You said it all, brother. You did say all for us. I mean, there's nothing much to add. I think that's a very high note for us to conclude. I just want to join you and Oliver to also sincerely thank our founder and CEO for his brilliance, but also our brothers and sisters in Hyderabad who are actually doing the hard work, who are putting the bricks together, you know, to give us this once in a lifetime privilege. This is an opportunity that the world will never see anything like this. And for them to be at the forefront, working day and night round the clock to make sure we arrive at this point, it's worthy of us to hail them and to thank them. And also to just thank all our viewers, those who are participating. I see the chat is very active, and it's a privilege also being here, and love to do this as much as we can. Let us all founders, especially those of us who are here, let us get plugged in, get engaged, because there will be moments like our founder had once said that there will be times where if you don't get to your back office in a couple of days, by the time you get there, you might be far behind, because information will come that we need to respond to to move to the next step. So let us continue to get engaged. Advise all your friends and your teams to get engaged. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Thank you, and back to you, Antolin.
Thank you so much. My goodness, as you can see, I've been highlighting the comments since we began, and there are even more that I haven't gotten to, but we try to get to as many as we can. But we do want to hear what you have to say, and this is why we use the StreamYard platform. It really makes us feel like we're interacting with you, and we want to hear your opinion. So we're happy. We now have at this very moment 263 participants actively chatting, watching us, and we're grateful for your patronage. We will be here every Tuesday and Thursday, usually at 3 p.m. Eastern. On Thursdays, if Mr. Ashmafara has a corporate at 3 p.m., we'll simply meet an hour before then. So we will start at 2 p.m. instead of 3. So just know Tuesdays will be at 3, Thursdays either 2 or 3, depending if there's a corporate webinar. The link will be posted in your back office as well as in social media. So we'll see you again. When is we're coming up? Okay, Thursday. We'll see you Thursday either at 2 or 3, depending if there's a corporate webinar. We look forward to interacting with you again. Thank you for all the thanks that you gave us and the appreciation that you show us. We appreciate you very much. Thank you again, and we'll see you on Thursday. Take care, everybody.
Thank you. Love you guys. Have
Love
a
you all.
blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. See
Good to
you.
be here.